We spend so much time asking ourselves the what ifs. What if I lose everything? What if I mess it all up again? What if they leave me? What if I'm all alone? What if they see me for who I really am? Really am, emphasis. What if everything just goes wrong? We spend so much time and attention focusing on these kinds of what ifs when really we need to be asking better questions. What if everything worked out? What if we are right on time? What if everything is actually going according to plan? What if all the mistakes were leading us to this place that we would someday be incredibly grateful for and think that, wow, if we had to do it all over again, we would still take the same path because we would still want to end up in that same place? What if the things that we're afraid of never come to pass? What if some of our wildest dreams do come into fruition? What if our imagination can't even really contain or come up with the things that are ahead of us in the best way possible? What if there are people that we haven't even met yet that we are going to love and be loved by and fall deeply in love with? There are so many better questions that we can ask to start getting closer to living the life that we desire and that we deserve. So the next time that you find yourself falling into that trap of asking the same old tired questions, and yes, it's our brains doing what our brains are designed to do, which is to protect us. They are designed to look for the negative in order to keep us from being hurt or from being put outside of the group. Our brains want us to belong, our brains want us to be safe. That is the work of our subconscious mind. You can work with the subconscious in a different way. You can train it to look for different information from your environment and the way that you ask your questions. When you change the questions that you ask, you give your subconscious mind a new set of directions. You are telling it what to look for, what to pay attention to, what kind of evidence to gather. And so the more you train it, the more it's going to work on your behalf instead of giving you this experience of feeling like you're living in a state of self sabotage. So you can direct this, you can change this, and you can experience what it's like to have more hope, to have more certainty within yourself, to know that things can turn out for the best sometimes, even if things have turned out for the worst in the past. Don't forget, the past does not actually determine the future. That's just something that we made up in our heads. Your past doesn't actually determine your future. It's what you do right now that will determine the future. It's what you do with your mindset now. It's what you do with your beliefs now. It's how you act now that will determine the path that forms up in front ahead of you. That is true. So instead of thinking about what if everything goes wrong, I really do want you to consider what if everything went right.